Now, the Wii U got some great games, like, this is the worst selection I could have picked out, but here we go. We got Lego City Undercover. Not a good game. It's okay. Lego Batman 3. I haven't played enough of it to make a decision. Bayonetta 1. Never played it, heard it's good. Avengers Battle for Earth. I completed it in half an hour. It was fun, it's just very short. Wii U is going to have some rare games. It already has some rare games. As we talked about a little bit ago, Game & Wario. Rare as hell. Or expensive as hell. An English copy of Mario vs. or whatever, the Mario and Donkey Kong game. Those games are already coming up in price, as well as Mario and Sonic at the 2016 Olympic Games, and a few other games. They're already expensive. And the 3DS, I can't be bothered to bend down there, but you got your Pokemon. Pokemon only gets more expensive. I'm sorry, but it does. That's why people revert to buying fake Pokemon Ruby. It was like $10. What do you expect? It saves. It's fine. I also don't play it that often. Anyway, the point is, the Wii U and 3DS are only going to become more and more expensive as time goes on. So why not buy for them now? That's a good idea. What games, though, do you think will become more expensive, you may ask me? Well, I think I know. Sort of. Let's go through what I think will become some of the most expensive and sought after Wii U games to buy, and then we'll go through the 3DS. So, none of them. They will be fine. I think Mario and Sonic 2014 is already a bit expensive. This one was owned by Tregenza East. Well, that's where it came from. I don't know where that is. That's what someone wrote in permanent marker on the back of the game case. But, if you want my real answer, I think the physical copy of New Super Luigi U may become a bit more expensive than you think. You see, we all know the New Super Mario Bros. Series, like New Super Mario Bros. U, and New Super Mario Bros. Wii, DS, and 2, and Deluxe, and Run, I guess. These games basically followed the same formula on multiple consoles, as basically just each console was a new way to play New Super Mario Bros., with the exception kinda being the Wii U. See, Nintendo had this thing in, like, 2014, I think it was, or 2013 to 2014, called the Year of Luigi. 2013, because he started in 1983. The Year of Luigi was this year-long celebration about Luigi, his 30th anniversary. So we got such classics as New Super Luigi U, Dr. Luigi, Mario and Luigi Dream Team, which is about Luigi, or Dream Team Bros as it's called in Europe, and here, Australia. And a bunch of other fun things related to Luigi. One of those fun things, as I mentioned, was New Super Luigi U. New Super Luigi U is basically like a ROM hack, like an official ROM hack for New Super Mario Bros. U, where all the levels are harder and faster, and you play as Luigi, alongside Yellow Toad, Blue Toad, and Nabbit. Now, this was released as DLC for New Super Mario Bros. U, but they also released, as I showed before, a physical copy. They released many versions of this physical copy, and there's already a kind of rare version of it that was packaged with New Super Mario Bros. U. But I personally think that the solo copy of New Super Luigi U will, if it hasn't already, become kind of expensive. So I think if you find it, you should probably buy it. Don't take my word for it, though. I may not be right, but I feel like I might be. This is a bit tough. See, as I stated before, every Pokemon game becomes really expensive. But I'm talking about the mainline Pokemon games, so I'm talking about that. I'm talking about Pokken Tournament. I'm not actually quite sure. I think, because this isn't the day one version, the day one version came with an exclusive amiibo card called Shadow Mewtwo. It's the only Pokemon amiibo card ever, and it came with this game. It's also the only way you can play as Shadow Mewtwo in Pokken Tournament, because he's not in the arcade version, because this is an arcade game that they ported to the Wii U. This is the only way to play a Shadow Mewtwo. You probably hack him in, but if you want to play it officially, gotta need that amiibo card, and I reckon that version of the game will probably become expensive. Because it was only out for a day. It's a day one edition, like how like Call of Duty or Tomb Raider has like these survival editions. I don't know if this is very rare, considering I bought it for like $10, but you get the idea. We all know Puyo Puyo Tetris, a release title, at least in Japan, I don't know if it was a release title here, for the Nintendo Switch. But what if I told you it's not a Nintendo Switch game, it's a Wii U port? Because the game released on the Wii U in... It doesn't say what year it came out, but I'm pretty sure it's 2014. 3 years before the Switch came out, Puyo Puyo Tetris came out on the Wii U. Now, I got this for like $10. But I reckon that game's gonna become expensive. And you wanna know why? Because it's on a console that no one bought, and it's Puyo Puyo Tetris. It's gonna become very expensive. I think more expensive than the Switch version, which I don't have. I have Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 for the PS5, but I don't have the first one. I obviously have the first one for the Wii U, so if I want to play, I'll just play the Wii U version. But you get the idea. I think you should definitely pick up Puyo Puyo Tetris for the Wii U. Even if it doesn't become rare, it's a really fun puzzle game that has a story mode. I know if you get the Wii U version, it's only in Japanese. Just get the Switch version if you just want to play a version of Puyo Puyo Tetris, because it's in English. But you get the idea. Just check it out. And I already talked about Game & Wario in another episode, but this game is already expensive. So buy it. I haven't played it yet, but yeah, whatever. I don't know. I think that's all the Wii U games.